Hey, did I ever tell you about that time that me and my buddy Stinky Nuts was going to go buy some beer from the store and we ended up buying dope from the trailer park? Look, it was me and Stinky Nuts, and it was his girlfriend Lisa. We was getting in their car, and we called our car landfill because it was always full of trash and everything. And I'm pretty sure the next day I had pink eye from it. But anyway, we were going to go buy some alcohol and shit. Anyway, we go buy some alcohol. We're riding around, you know. We just got off probation and shit. And they said something about going and buying a quarter bag. So we ended up in the trailer park, you know. When we first pulled up at the trailer park, we kind of pulled up, you know, and there was like this little bridge thing you had to walk across. And I wanted to sit in the car, but he told me to get out, you know. I didn't know none of these people, you know. And I was fucking walking across the bridge, like you're about to get to the other side. There was like this small lady, like a fucking troll wizard or something, you know, and she's just waving her hands in front of me and shit like that. Just freaking me the fuck out, you know. So I kind of back up, and then that lady kind of gets aggravated, but she starts waving her hands again and shit in front of me and shit. And I didn't know what to fucking do, you know. About that time, fucking this fucking 350-pound blonde chick comes running out the trailer, you know, and she fucking like comes running down there, and she's the plug, you know. Her name Big Tracy, and Big Tracy come running down there, and she's like, "Well," I said, "Man, I was trying to walk across the bridge with this fucking, you know, gatekeeper here, fucking wave her hands in my face and stuff." And she goes, "No, she's just making sure you ain't a cop." And I was like, "What?" And I get to look, and she had like a blue fucking Valium in her hand, you know. So I was like, "Oh, I ate the Valium or whatever." But she said, "Yeah, this is my little sister, Batuki." And I was like, "What?" She goes, "Yeah, Batuki." And I said, "Why?" Because she always got her hand on her pussy. I was like, "What the fuck?" You know, we start walking in there, you know. She said the dope's in the trailer. We was walking up the trailer, and my buddy Stanky Nuts was like in front of me, and all of a sudden, just out of nowhere, this fucking dog come running and just started attacking his ass, man. And I tried to fucking break it up, grabbed that pit bull, you know, fucking body slammed it a couple times. That motherfucker just kept coming shit. Valium started kicking in. I started slowing down, so the pit bull's kicking my ass at this point. Fucking Stinky Nuts trying to get in, you know, then fucking Big Tracy grabs this dog and just starts beating the fuck out of it. I'm telling you right now, Big Tracy, big fat bitch. Well, we was walking up to the trailer after the pit bull attack, you know. Well, man, the fucking cops just come fucking running from everywhere, and we're like, what the fuck? So there was a huge net, fucking Wi-Fi truck, a cable truck there. The guy was hooking up cable somewhere in one of the trailers, you know. So I just fucking ran and jumped in the fucking truck with the huge neck, jumped in the fucking seat, and I turned around and looked, huge neck guy got a big pin hanging out his fucking nose and a couple of lines cut on a fucking CD case. This motherfucker tripping out thinking I'm the cops, you know, so he's trying to blow some of the fucking pins and shit. And I'm like, whoa, man, I'm just here. So the cops just ran by, thought I worked for HughesNet too, and they left me alone, you know. Ended up not even being a drug bust. Big Tracy's uncle was in the shed behind her house, and said that they suspected him of doing something, and then we was like, doing what? And they said, well, when we got back there, this is what they said too. They said he had a puppy wrapped around his finger. And he'd been arrested before for molesting goats like 10 years earlier, so I mean, it's kind of weird. Anyway, we went in there, and after the cops left or whatever, we went in there, got the quarter bag. Pretty good shit, you know, I got a pretty good buzz. And but when we were leaving, Stinky Nuts said, "Hey man, look at that shit." There was like this fire of like just random trailer park trash, you know, burning, like every little bit in it, you know. And then there was this fucking little kid there with it had the pole sticking out, but there wasn't a seat on it. And Stinky Nuts was like, "Hey, I'm gonna jump that fire before we go." He jumps on this puppy, he's hauling ass, you know. He jumps that fucking fire. Well, like about halfway, the fucking bike just gave way, you know, and Stinky Nuts come down and landed on him. And when he did, the fucking seat pole ripped his ball sack, and his ball was a fucking Stinky Nuts that's running after me, and he's got one ball hanging out, and like a little baby head was stuck on it. A melted baby head was stuck on his ball, you know, and I was like, that's fucking weird shit, man. I can't even look at balls the same. But anyway, that's why I don't ride bikes.